As most of you already know, Smogon has tournament circuits for almost every tier on the site. What you might not know is that Smogon's official Discord server also has its own circuit that's been running since January. It consists of 6 tournaments across various formats like OU, UU, Ubers, Randoms, and similar to every other circuit, performing well in these tournaments earns you points, and the top scorers qualify for the year-end circuit championship. I participated in all of these tours, including the current and final one before championships, Home Field Advantage Tournament. In this format, each participant picks a tier from a given pool. Matches are best of 3 with Game 1 always in Gen 9 OU, Game 2 in the loser's chosen format, and if needed, Game 3 in the winner's format. Once the tournament starts, you can't change your choice, and mine was a tier I have been very involved with since the start of this year, Gen 6 OU. So I got an activity win in round 1. This is my round 2 opponent SnoosyWoosy, whose tier choice was NatDex OU. Okay, so immediately I can tell they have loaded the Storm Zone OLT team. I think it's named the Temple of Frozen Fears if I remember correctly. It's like a Flash Cannon Terra Steel sub Kuram, and then I think a Metal Goat Dango. I have the paste. I'll pull it up. Yeah, I this time I put all the teams in a paste so that I could access them easily, and I don't have to go through the Smogon forums again and again, because lately forums have been very laggy, for me at least. Okay, yeah, Scarf Lando with Grossknot, Naive Nature, 267. So it's gonna be hard because of Flash Cannon Kiram and Metal Goat Dango, so Terra Blast Fairy Gliscor might not be the best thing. I might have to go with like Terra Dragonite, or maybe just Ogre Pond. Like Ogre Pond does look pretty good against them, so that's something. They do have this guy right here. And Anti-Spikes doesn't really seem great against them. They have a neutralizing Weezing as well. So this is going to be a tough match, let's just say that. It's going to be pretty tough here. I guess I'll lead Dango. It most likely will be... Oh wow, this is great. This is fine. They do have Earth Power though, so it kind of sucks in that scenario. But I'll make it range free, so I guess I'll go for it. Yeah, this matchup actually sucks. Yeah, basically I'm running a Fairy Blast Gliscor. If they run Steel Spam, and then they have T-Spike Absorption as well, a good T-Spike Absorption, then yeah, I'm gonna struggle. So this does not look like a good game. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they'll choke or something. Let's just make it rain again. Goldengo comes out. It's a... Oh, non-recover Dango. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Goldengo not having recover is great if I can get rid of this. Maybe if I can lower Kyurem in range of Terra Blast Fairy, I can make it work somehow. Because they don't know I have Terra Blast Fairy, right? So it would be unexpected if I can catch them with a SD. Lando, I'm just immediately gonna get Stealth Rock up here. They might go Weezing, but it is okay. I don't mind Weezing that much. I'm just gonna go Goldengo, and I think I wanna trick something here. The Wisp, I'll immediately trick something. Tricking a Garg or a Weezing would be beautiful in my opinion. If they go land, they shouldn't go land on a Make It Rain. So what are they going to land? I guess they would just go Goldengo then. Well, Make It Rain is super free here, so why am I even tricking? That's true. Make It Rain is super free. Like, they have no switches unless they Terra Water the Weezing, which honestly they could do. It's not a bad idea to Terra Water. I don't really have much for that. But yeah, losing their Terra means they can't Terra Steel on Kyurem and stuff, and Terra on Zama or stuff, so Gliscor might open up a lot. Gliscor definitely is my win con. If I can get rid of Goldengo, because it doesn't have recover, it would be great. They switched out into Dango, awesome. I'll just make it rain again, get rid of this Mon as soon as possible. They still don't have switches. I guess they can go Zama. It will probably take it well, but I have a Glimora for that, so I'm not worried about the Mon. Okay, awesome. So this makes it a lot easier. Now they don't have a faster Pokemon that can spam Steel type stab steel type moves on Gliscor once it terras. Because I might catch Kurum with a Terra, right? But Goldingo would have been a problem afterwards. But it's not anymore. And they just gave me a free Toxic Orb activation as well, which is awesome. Only 3 make it rains though, so I should probably trick when I get the chance next time. They'll most likely sub here. I think it's best if I don't need to heal because Lando is like a free, super free Gliscor turn. So whenever they go Lando, I'd rather go Tinglu and make sure they don't heal when they sub. Exactly. I can just Whirlwind here, keep them low. Zamazenta, that's not great, but I can definitely just go Glimora here, get T-Spike. If Kyurem comes out due to red card, that would be the best case scenario. Wheezing. Okay. They absorb the T-Spike immediately. Makes sense. Let's just Earth Power here. Lando comes out. Good play. I think I might wanna just go for... Might just go for a Spike because they U-turn. If they Earthquake, T-Spike goes up and I get a free Gliscor. So I can SD and then Terra Fairy the Kyurem. Hopefully. I don't know. They U-turn, exactly. They cannot afford to risk that. I get a free Spike. I'm just gonna go for Power Gem. No, I'll go for Earth Power. Like they go Lando, they risk a Stealth Rock and I can just go Gliscor after. So if they're tempted to defog because I just stacked a Spike, I can Earth Power them and get a lot of value. And it also works if they decide to go like a Garg, cheeky Garg, just to take the Spidef hits. Because it wouldn't take anything from Glimora. Exactly, okay, this looks great for Dragonite. It looks lovely for Dragonite now. Just gonna Power Gem here. They would go Cure. Oh my god, that's great. I don't know why they did that. That's awesome. I'll keep Ogerpon for the Garg. I don't think I need this anymore. I'd rather just go for a Spike or something. Yeah, they did freeze dry. Awesome. That's great. Let's just Power Gem. They can freeze dry again. Makes sense. Let's just go Ogerpon. And I can just click Knockoff. Okay, this somehow turned to be really good because they didn't have any Steel type switches. I think they should have realized that and probably Terra'd like a Garg or Weezing at some point. Or try to get a situation where they can Terra. But they didn't, which is great for me. Knockoff does KO the Kyurem, so I don't need to worry about that. This thing is Iron Defense Crunch Roar. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go Goldengo actually. And I'm just gonna trick this so this thing cannot roar spam when Gliscor decides to set up. Tricking anything at this point is fine. They obviously wouldn't be going Nando and just taking free damage and due to make it rain. They're also naive, so they go down here. They literally go down here. They can sack Weezing, but even if Weezing gets a Scarf, it wouldn't be faster than me, so I can just knock it out afterwards. They go Kyurem, they lose their leftovers, no but sub-protect stuff. Or they can stay in with Zama and lock themselves into Crunch, on which I can easily just go Tinglu now. They go Kyurem, I'll just Earthquake here. Yep, they figured I would Whirlwind and decided to not protect. And I got the Kyurem KO and Gliscor looks beautiful now. Yeah, Gliscor looks awesome. Let's go into our own Gliscor. They will probably U-turn. Oh no! They changed it up. Come on! So I just got hit by a unexpected turn of events. Let's just say that. But this is good because they can't Terra the Garg, which means Dragonite, once it Terras, looks really awesome. Obviously, this is not gonna KO the Ogerpon, so I do get a free Cudgel here. So they changed it up. Unfortunately, I got caught. Yeah, Weezing Sack comes out. Zamazenta, I'm not worried about this. I'll keep Goldengo for... No, I think I should keep Ogerpon healthy if anything. So I sack Goldengo. They would Crunch. I can go D-Knight. Would I KO the Lando? Because Lando would intimidate me, right? Neutral, Terra. extreme speed, Terra normal extreme speed, and there's scarf. So multi-scale goes out. Nothing should KO me once I set up with D Knight. And I can keep Goldingo so that I can KO Garg off. But yeah, they could go Garg after intimidating me, which would be a problem. So what are we looking at here? I guess Tinglu doesn't help me in any situation, right? I could Cudgel here, but I want to keep this thing healthy because it takes a hit from Lando and KO's Garg, or at least pressures it. Tinglu seems like the most useless mon. I guess I'll go Tinglu. I think they crunch too. I think it's just a better mid ground for them. Nope, they body pressed. Okay. Well, I gotta go Dengo. They doubled into Lando, took spikes, which I wanted to do. Probably gonna be Earthquake or Terra Ice. I think Terra Ice probably kills, but it's okay. Because I just want to sack the Tinglu. Still keep this so that I can bring this on like body press and stuff and do something and still keep a mon that can actually threaten Garg. Oh, they Earthquaked. That's even better. I know they're locked in, so I get a free DD. Yeah, that's even better. Not sure why they did that, to be fair. Oh, they can roar here, right? Yeah, they can roar here. So I guess I'll just knock them out. And I think, yeah, I should win this. With Ogre Pawn left and me getting my multi-scale still intact, I should win this game. Yeah. Because they can't go Garg here. Because I would just Earthquake them. Right? They don't have Earthquake switch-ins. They can Salt Cure, sure, but no Earthquake switch-ins, and Ogre Pawn survives a hit from Lando. Protect is good. I can also extreme speed it. So U-turn doesn't KO, so all I gotta do is extreme speed, which Lando died to apparently. Wow, it did a lot. Okay, awesome. GG. Yeah, that was a tough matchup if they actually like played well around my Goldengo, like terraing something or just getting into a situation like reading a Goldengo or something and just terraing Garg would have changed a lot because I don't have a grass type move on my thingy Ogre Pawn. So if they had terraed Garg into a water type, my only answer to that would have been either tricking it or set up with Gliscor, and they got me with the and they literally got me with the Terra Ice there right on the Gliscor. So yeah, they could have won if they had played against the Goldengo well. Alright, I see a Pinsir Webs. Webs does look somewhat problematic if you ask me. It's not great. Webs. Z Psychic wouldn't KO the Arak. Stone Edge wouldn't KO the Arak. So I think it's best if I were to... Well, I guess I can use Ogre Pawn. This setup. Yeah, I guess I'll use that. So immediately gonna SD here. They could have Endeavor Custap, Endeavor basically. So I'll Cudgel first because maybe they want to have Endure here. Like there's just so much stuff this thing can do that I'm not sure. But yeah, Cudgel seems like okay. I have Defog, so if I can get rid of Goldengo, which maybe Garchomp can do, especially if they're like Balloon and not Z, Garchomp should be able to take. No, wait, if they're Balloon, Garchomp can't touch it. But I can U-turn from Corviknight, right? So that's something. Yeah, I can U-turn from Corviknight, break the Balloon, go Garchomp, and Earthquake it, knock it out, and then most likely bring Corviknight in on Tusk again, or Pinsir even. I think I should keep Corviknight healthy. For Pinsir. So they went into Raging Bolt, which is okay. I can just Cudgel again. They can Thunderclap, it doesn't matter that much. I believe they can go Pinsir here. So I'll go Corv and just try to defog. Yeah, I mean Corv doesn't take anything from Pinsir. It's like a super counter to that. So if they SD and they have CC, that would be somewhat of a problem, but it's worth it if I can defog this Webs basically, because I can go Lele, prevent them from quick attacking, and then Zam looks awesome. Zam and Zama even. Zam and Zama both just like go insane against their team, so should be good. Let's go Corv. I don't think they can risk not quick attacking. Exactly, let's just defog. Did bring a Golden Digo. It's not Z, which is great. I can just U-turn out. They Shadow Ball. Good play, actually. That's a good Shadow Ball there. And obviously, they're not gonna let me Earthquake them. So I'll just do this. Okay, that's not great. Especially if they have CC, that's not too good. I go Corviknight. What do I go after? Webs just like own me, right? And if the Ice Spinner, Corviknight still wouldn't survive a CC from, well, I guess it can. Yeah, I guess it can. But they might be tempted to Rapid Spin. I kind of want a Toxic. Okay, the Ice Spinner. That is something. Guess Headlong. Can I survive? Oh, no. Lele doesn't survive Headlong. That is not good. I'm gonna have to go Zama and just lower this thing because they can Rapid Spin. Yeah, sure. And then I guess I'll go Corv. Stealth Rock. Try to Roost here. Okay, that's fine. That's something. Oof. U-turn. They Shadow Balled again. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Zama wouldn't die, so I'll go Zama. Click Crunch. Hopefully they're offensive. How much is Corviknight taking? I mean, they seem offensive. Corviknight's taking a lot. Tusk comes in. Shouldn't KO me, so... Well, I can just go Corv, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is kind of tough. Booster attack Tusk and them just catching me with the thingy, the Ice Spinner. Was bad. Should have gone Corv. But if I had gone Corv, I may have died. I don't know. It's possible. So U-turn again. Since Tusk can't touch me anymore, I'm fine U-turning here again and again. Would Zama still survive? Not to make it rain, but if they make it rain, then I can probably go Ogre Ban. So we go U, we click Crunch again, Tusk, okay. Crunch again, because I feel like they should double, no? Okay. I mean, I really thought they would double, but I guess not. I don't know, I lose this. This is just a bad game. I mean, there's ORAS left, so I'm confident about that. This was kind of a match of fish. Let's just say that. This was a super match of fish. Let's go Lele. I don't know if it takes anything, but I'll try, right? Let's just Z this. It's like max HP, they make it rain. Would Zam survive? Zam would survive, so let's see if I can catch this Dango with the Shadow Ball. If they're smart, they just sack the rack. Yeah, or maybe they think Golden would survive or something. Maybe they don't think I have Life Orb, so that's something I can bank on. Nope, yeah. If you're smart, you sack a rack, as I said. I guess I shouldn't have sacked Charm, but even then, like, I don't think I would have been able to get rid of Webs. I should have just U-turned expecting Golden. I don't know why I clicked Defog. That was a bad Defog. So we expanding force here. Don't survive the Cudgel. And yeah, it's kind of over. Let's just go down. Goldengo. I can try to ruse, but they would KO, and Ogre Pond would also go down to any move. Yeah, that was a tough match. They kind of fished Webs. I had an option of, I was debating to load a different team with like a Scarf Shifu and King Gambit and stuff. Probably would have been a better choice against this Webs team. Webs fish in National Dex is pretty annoying, not gonna lie. Okay, that's an interesting team. First thing I'm gonna do is look if it's a sample, because I'm not familiar with ORAS samples at all. Where are samples again? There we go. ORAS, I did pick ORAS as my tier. They picked National Dex, which Definitely worked out in their favor. Uh, so I'm looking at Metagross. Is that what I'm looking at? Wow, there's not a single Metagross in samples. That's crazy. How's that even possible? I'm gonna go look for it in their scout, I guess. Keldeo. Let's just search Keldeo. And I see this team. Is this the same? Yep, it is indeed the same team. Okay, great. So we have info that it's Specs, Keldeo, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Calm Mind, Softball, Leftovers, Clef, Dracometer, Psychic Surf. So probably a Scarf, Larios, Scarf, Mag perhaps. And then Bullet Punch, Earthquake, Mash. That's interesting. I have to keep Scizor for Metagross, which is counterintuitive because they have a Mag. Okay, not the best. Not the best. I do want to get Stealth Rock up as fast as possible. This is fine. Not worried about this. Unless they trick, but it's whatever. I don't think Hippowdon is like super good in this game. They surf their specs. No shot. They're running double specs? Are you kidding me? That's insane. First, that's crazy insane. Okay, I gotta go Among Us. Get the eject back. Okay, that works. I do get a free Spore here. Spore the Chomp. Cool. Just gonna go for a Sludge Bomb in case they go Lari. Well, they could go Metagross. Hidden Power Fire. Okay, great. Catching the Magnezone is cool. Let's just Hidden Power. Especially if they Volt Switch, I get the eject or they can go Larios. Was this Larios Hidden Power Fire? No, Draco Meteor, Sark, Psychic, maybe Trick. Okay. So I gotta go Scizor here. That's fine. I think I'll just Pursuit at this point because Mag is gonna come in. If I'm this low, I might as well use Pursuit and get some value out of it. Let's just Bullet Punch. Hidden Power Fire. That means I can go Hippo and heal it now. Yeah, which is pretty good. Right here. Slack off. I should survive a Scarf that. Let's just go Among Us, get our eject button activated. Scalded. Scald is kind of annoying. I want to keep health on Hippo. I think I'll just go U. I don't want to take damage on this, so I'll just go back to Among Us. They went Clefable, so that works. Calm Mind, right? I have an Excadrill. I think I can Sludge Bomb once. They Ice Beamed. Had a nice Sludge Bomb there. Got the poison. Doesn't matter that much. Let's just go Exca. The Softball, nice. I'm gonna Rapid Spin for sure. Ice Beam, Thunderbolt shouldn't be a problem. Nice. They have 0 turns of sleep, so I can actually use this turn as Chomp. And just go for Earthquake, catch the Clefable with a banded EQ. That's really good. They don't have EQ switches anyway, so Garchomp is my best Pokemon here. And Rocks being gone and Garchomp being asleep, that means I can utilize Zapdos against Metagross and even Keldeo when they lock themselves into Secret Sword. If they lock themselves into Secret Sword, they don't really need to. Sacking Mag is fine. Keldeo comes in. They could have Icy Wind. I mean, Among Us is my resident Keldeo answer. Hydro Pump, that did so much damage. I guess I'll just Giga Drain. I mean, I can dodge. No. Alright. I didn't dodge, unfortunately. Zapdos should survive a Specs Hydro, so we just go U, click Thunderbolt. And hopefully Excadrill can clean up if they let Keldeo go down. I think I have to keep Zapdos healthy at all costs because Keldeo would be a problem otherwise. Let's just hidden power ice this. And that's fine. Thunderbolt Cake gets the KO on this Clef. Yeah. I think I keep this healthy. I don't need Hippo anymore, so I just go Hippo here. The Ice Punch, that's fine. Let's just EQ. Mash, that's fine. Let's go U. Earthquake. Most likely get the KO. Or they can sack Charm, which is also fine, really. Keldeo. They have Ice Punch. But Sand would end if I don't attack, and I have a chance to get the KO, so I'll take it. Didn't get it, unfortunately. They would die to Sand, and I believe I can just fish for a Zapdos knockout here. Do they have Power Punch? If they don't have Power Punch, I can actually Bullet Punch, Earthquake, Mash, Ice Punch. So I can actually fish for paras here. I just keep clicking. Perfect, got it. Just Thunderbolt and Earthquake with Charm. Yeah. GG. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I mean, I really love this team. I think this is a great team. Matchup was technically bad, but... Well, yeah, technically it was bad, but I played it well. And after this act, I got caught the Lati. I mean, they have no ground type switches, so Excadrill and Garchomp were just beautiful, right? You too. They've got a low kicks guard, Hydrapple balance. I feel like I've seen the team before. It's possible it's on forums, or it's possible I've just seen it in tournaments. It does look very familiar. Kind of tough to lead with Deoxys. It kind of sucks, so I think I'll instead lead Tusk because they should. I am surprised they led with that. Like, actually, very surprised. Well, just gonna headlong. I wanted. Okay, that works too. I wanted to headlong, just catch the low kicks, and if they switch out a headlong and get it with bring in Deoxys to get the thing up, right? But this works too, I guess. I doubt they'll stay in. I'll just go for Reflect here. I mean, they should be afraid of Ice Beam, if anything. If they realize it screens, that's great. But if they don't, then yeah, this would be the game plan anyway. So they knock my Light Screen. I'll immediately just go Ogerpon, I think. I can play off the Hydrapple, which is... Well, this isn't great. First impression wouldn't KO me. Would they Terra? If they Terra, I get to go... Darkrai, I think. Or even, no, Darkrai. I think I'll just play off. I go Tusk, I lose screens, right? Okay, great. Oh my god, I didn't get the roll. The U-turned, but I survived, so that's okay. Not getting the roll there kind of like really sucks. Let's be real. Neutralizing gas. I think I'll just attack here. If they wisp, it's fine. Yeah, it's whatever. I still get damage and they can't heal because my Ogerpon's super low, so it's okay. Cool. Let's just go U. Let's immediately set up. I could just Focus Blast. I mean, it's gotta be Treads, right? I can just Focus Blast. I don't see a reason not to. Okay, come on, hit this, please. Thank you. It survived. Okay, it's pretty bulky. Maybe it's AV. Reflect is up, so it's okay. They can get rocks up or they can go for knockoff, which would be annoying because I have Cuss Tap. Would have been nice to have the Cuss Tap, but considering that 3 months, oh my god, I'll gladly take that. I don't know why they sacked it, but cool. That's a Shadow Ball, the Earthquake. What? Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that to KO. I definitely did not expect that to KO. I guess they are definitely AV because they have no other item, so it took like 80 from Focus Blast, right? Yeah, 80. I guess they're just max at AV. Then that means Deoxys most likely KOs them. I can do that, but it wouldn't really help. Kinda wanna get Stealth Rock up as well. Or I can just go Rai. and then go Tusk after. Feels like Dragonite would win, but there is a Garg, which I am worried about. But regardless, I think Darkrai is better here. Just do Dark Pulse for now. Okay, they went Garg. Let's just go for Nasty Plot. Try to get rid of this Garg. Ooh, that's really good. I get free Dark Pulse here. Lowering the Garg is really good. Lowering the Garg is awesome. They protected. Annoying, but okay. Garg being gone is nice. Should I save this or should I go save Deoxys? Deoxys is good, but it is a fodder for Lokix because I cannot touch it. So I'd rather just sack Deoxys and then go Tusk, Rapid Spin, get my own Stealth Rock up as well. Perfect. Yeah, first thing we're gonna do is Rapid Spin here. There's Steel Ice Spinner. Rapid Spin did 10, so it would do that much. I am faster than everything. Faster than Tusk. Problem is, would a Terra Zamazenta knock me out? I don't think so. Does it? Low kicks, Terra Bug. If I Terra Steel and take some damage, that might KO me. Maybe I should have gone for Stealth Rock first. I was afraid they might sack Treads or something. But no, I was faster, right? Yeah, that's true. So I get Stealth Rock up, they stay in with Hydrapple. They could try to set up. I can go D-Knight after, set up myself. Problem would be that Hurricane wouldn't... D-Knight cannot do much to Hydrapple and Hurricane most likely wouldn't KO it. So I go Darkrai, Dark Pulse, Zamazenta comes in. Or I can use Terra Blast. Do I need Terra Normal on D-Knight? I don't think so. So I think I just do this, right? Get Stealth Rock up so that low kicks can't come back in. Exactly. Now I can Ice Spinner. Maybe they have Earth Power. We'll see if they're offensive or not, that if it kills. 23, so they're most likely bored. That means there's a 50% chance that the Earth Power KOs. Let's find out. Yeah, let's find out if that is true. Oh, awesome. That is huge. Now I get a KO or I force a Terra, which is incredible for D-Knight, right? Okay, got a KO, nice. One threat for D-Knight gone. That's Boots, so we just headlong here. Chip it as much as possible. Crunch, that's completely fine. Low kicks can't come back in unless they Rapid Spin. Let's say they have Stone Edge, right? I won't become faster. I would die to 2 Stone Edges. So my best bet is to... yeah, Hurricane here. Ice Fang, yeah, that too. Got the Hurricane off, nice. Now Treads is the... but they can only first impression once, right? Because Treads can either Rapid Spin or it can Ice Spinner. So I just Earthquake here. The Ice Spinner, Darkrai comes in, KOs it. No, wait. Oh, then the first impression, right? Ooh, that's bad. Would Darkrai survive the Ice Spinner? Hell no. Oh, did I just lose?
5 minutes later.
That means my best bet is to either crit it with extreme speed or go Darkrai and go for a survival with Ice Spinner. No, wait. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I just forgot. Wait. Low kicks can't come in. So if I just take this Ice Spinner, I can't let them Rapid Spin for free. I need a sack. So yeah, Earthquake. Exactly. Okay. Now low kicks can come in. First impression. And then I'll just extreme speed at the next turn. It doesn't matter, right? I can just extreme speed here. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, I kind of went on a spiral. Completely forgot that the reason I got Stealth Rock was because low kicks can't come back in. That was stupid. That was kind of overthinking, right? You gotta avoid overthinking in these tense situations because that's how you make mistakes. Though I took my time and finally realized that I was really overthinking the situation. I mean, I nailed it, right? Got rocks up, and then yeah, it's just funny. It's just funny. Okay, so they've got a Rillaboom, Lele, Blaziken, Melmetal. Uh, I feel like I faced this team on the ladder. I don't know. I just feel like I did. I mean, I'm gonna look if they have used this team before, of course, because I'm a looker. I don't know. I just use the resources available to you. You know, like what's the point? What's the point of having all those resources if you don't use them? So, oh, there it is. There it is. The infamous team they have used. It's got. Let's see. It's got Flare Blitz, Swords Dance leftovers. Okay, maybe protect, maybe not. Knockoff Stealth Rock, U-turn leftovers. Lando. We got EQ, Thunder Punch, Melmetal. Glide, Superpower, Dance, leftovers, Standard Rillaboom, maybe Scarf, Lele, and then Ice Punch or Shifu. So gotta be careful with D-Knight there. This game might be interesting, to say the least. It might be interesting. I've got a Flame Body Balloon Tran that I can go into Rillaboom. I think I just immediately lead with Clefable and like just Sticky Barb something, right? Seems like a good idea. Okay, this seems really good. Let's just go for Trick because I want to trick the Melmetal. Ooh, nice. They gave me AV, which sucks, but giving this thing a Sticky Barb is great. It's beautiful. Let's just go Pharaoh immediately. Actually, maybe it might be bad taking AV though. It would have been nice if this was leftovers, but yeah, it was AV. Can't be helped. I mean, it's cool, right? Getting rid of Melmetal early, it's kind of nice. Though my team doesn't really hate Melmetal that much, but they don't really have. Whoa, okay. I mean, I've got a Tran. I'll immediately go into it. They might superpower, but it's okay, I guess. Okay, great. That's what I wanted. Just gonna Eruption. Ooh, they gave me the KO. Lovely. I don't know why they stayed in. I guess they thought I'm like Spadef or something and they wanted superpower. But nope, I am as fast as I can be, baby. Timid max speed. So Surging Strike, no CC. Definitely CC. Let's just go U. That's kind of useless, exactly. Got the CC there. I'm just gonna Moonblast. The Mel, it takes damage. We go back to Pharaoh, I believe. I don't think I need Pharaoh that much. So just giving this chip is nice. This thing's a problem. This thing is a very big problem. I guess I'll go Lando. I mean, even if the SD, I don't think a +1 Flare Blitz would kill Lando. It's max HP Lando after all. Okay, can actually KO. Got the Intimidate there. Let's just go for Pharaohthon. It's nice here. Yeah, U-turn, take Helmet, and nice. What is called Iron Barbs. That, yeah, that exactly. I got an AV Spadef Clef, so I think I can go into that. Psychic. Nope, if they crit me. Nope, if they crit me. So they're not Scarf. That is like Specs or something. Yeah, that is definitely Specs. 69.5. Holy crap. That as Specs as it can be. So I guess we're going Coco here. And I think I'll just double into Lando. They shouldn't stay in. I mean, I feel like Lando should come out. That is very annoying. I don't know why you did that, but I'll just Earthquake, get the damage. I know you're modest by the damage, so that's cool. Let's just go U, just D-Gleam. I mean, okay, right? Yeah, you had a Spadef Lando. I have no idea why you didn't go for it. I could have just Volt Switched out, right? It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense if you think about it. Okay, so this thing has U-turn knockoff. I couldn't get my, unfortunately couldn't get my thing up, Stealth Rock. I wanted to get Stealth Rock up, would have been nice. So it seems like it would be a Scar Shifu. I'd much rather just dual Wing Beat this and lower this because Coco looks really good in the game. They'll go Shifu, I believe, to Ice Punch me. I'll just go Pharaoh. Blaziken is a good play. Let's just double into D Knight. Should be fine. The SD, we just dual wing beat. Chip damage. They shouldn't KO me with anything unless they have Ice Punch on. Does this even learn Ice Punch? I have no idea. I mean, they could have Knock, I guess. But as long as Ice Punch, Scarf, Shifu exists, Dragonite's not winning anyway, so might as well get as much stuff I can get out of it. I believe we sack this to Psychic, go Tran, get a KO using... Well, they Psychic me. Here, 54. I will lose too much. Let's just Earth Power. Earth Power gets the KO. Landorus is the problem. I have lowered it a decent... Oh, this is not the play. That is not the play. Why did you go into that? If I hit the Magma, Dazzling Gleam KOs. I missed the Magma, of course. That's sad. That is very sad. That is very, very sad. I cannot emphasize enough on how sad that was. Let's knock. Yeah. Okay, they chipped it down. That's really good. They chipped it down. They can Earthquake, so I gotta knock again. And maybe Coco wins? I don't know. I mean, Melmetal doesn't have too good of a speed def, but it is a bulky mon. They can go Shifu here. Maybe I save the Pharaoh for Melmetal just to chip it down. I mean, they got a CC here, right? They can't Surging Strikes, so I can go Coco on the CC. Yeah, let's just go Coco on the CC. If they catch me, well, unfortunate, but they didn't. That's what matters. I get a free Thunderbolt. They sack the Shifu. I can just win with Volt Switch now. Yeah. Volt Switch into Pharaoh. They will take Sticky Barb this turn, so Thunderbolt would KO. Or next turn too. Let's just Lee Seed if I can and go you, click Thunderbolt. GG. Okay, that was really good. I mean, I needed to lower the lander if I wanted to beat the Coco, right? The Magma Storm was unfortunate, but I caught them with the close combat. I think they should have seen the line. That was the only line how I win, because I cannot sack the Pharaothon, because Melmetal wouldn't die to Coco. So I needed to take the CC on Coco. That was my only option. I cannot mess around with it. Yeah, I could have done that, like I stay in expecting them to click Surging Strikes because they see the line of my winning, but I didn't do that. Yeah, these two were really good games. I clicked on the replay, but I'm especially happy to win the SS game because, you know, not my best tier. So yeah, I guess I'm moving on to round 4. Until then, click on the video on your screen to see why Alomomola is the best Pokemon ever. I'll see you all there. Goodbye.